So today I'm going to talk to you guys about how I attract women as a 5'4" man, okay? Because I've realized that there are way too many short guys out there coping and neglecting themselves, neglecting their life and moving forward with their life and becoming the best version of themselves because of their height. And if you have that mindset, that doomer mindset, that black pill mindset, that your life is doomed, that you won't amount to anything because of your height, then I mean, your perception is reality. If that's what you perceive of yourself, that's going to be your reality. Now, I'm here to speak to the men who are short, that do want to attract women, that do want to have better opportunities in life, career-wise, financially, whatever you name it, okay? Because I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been the short, insecure guy who didn't really have much, who couldn't get women, who didn't have money, and I'm on the other side of the spectrum. You know, short guy who's fit, very confident. I can attract women. I talk to multiple women, not at the same time, and it doesn't have to be, by the way, it doesn't have to be in a relationship way. It can be platonic. Having women as platonic friends in your life is very beneficial and it's very healthy, as long as neither one is taking advantage of the other, and it's, you know, a great friendship. I think that's very, very beneficial for your life. So it's not just relationship, it's platonically as well, attracting women, all right? That's when I say attracting women, I mean both ways. Opportunities, you're gonna be able to get better jobs, you're gonna feel more confident in your job interviews, you're gonna be able to speak to more people who are going to give you resources in exchange for you to teach them something if you have a skill that people need help with, right? So there's so many things that you can do as a short guy to not only attract women, which is going to be the topic of this video, but to open up new opportunities for you in life as well. As you can see, I'm doing pretty all right for a 5'4" guy, right? I don't have that doomer mindset. I'm not sitting in my mom's basement. I'm not eating Cheetos and playing video games all day. And I was able to do that because I got out of the doomer mindset of my height defines me as a man. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't. All right, so the first thing that I did to attract women as a 5'4" guy was obviously get into elite shape. Now, this is not something that's going to happen overnight. This is gonna take time. I've been training for 10 years myself, all right? It's gonna take time. You don't even have to be in elite shape. You just have to look decent. You have to look lean. You have to look like you have some muscle on your frame. And by the way, as a short guy, putting muscle on your frame is a lot easier because we have smaller frames and we have less range of motion in our joints. So we already have an advantage in the gym. It's pretty simple for us. Not gonna lie. So we have that advantage. So for you to not use that advantage to level up, you're doing yourself a disservice, okay? So the first thing, working out, getting into shape, build a nice physique. Think about it. If you're short, you already have one thing going against you in a way. Now if you're short and skinny, now you have two things going against you. You know, people are gonna pick on you, it is what it is. If you're short and fat, now you really have a problem. And I'm not saying that to be judgmental or to look down on you. I'm telling you this because if you're somebody who's watching this and you're short and overweight or short and skinny, I've been where you are. Not fat, skinny, but I've been in that insecure, my height matters so much, I'm not gonna get women, anything like that. I've been there before. And changing my physique was the first step because it built my confidence, it built my physical attraction. Like, I'll tell you right now, these girls, like in real life, these women do not care about height in real life, okay? I mentioned this in the last video. I've been with women who are 3 to 4, even 5 inches taller than me. I've been on dates where a girl that's already taller than me is wearing heels. So you can imagine that. And I didn't care. I walked around the room like I was a man and she felt that, all right? The reason she was attracted to me is because she felt that I didn't care about my height. And if you can master that, you will be able to have women in your life, friends and relationships. So getting in shape, building some confidence, that's going to be the first thing. The second thing is take care of your hygiene. The amount of dudes that don't even clip their nails, they don't get haircuts, and this is for short guys, by the way. They don't clip their nails, they don't get haircuts, don't even know how to do their own laundry, they don't know how to clean their room. Brother, you need to build some discipline in your life, especially if you're short. Because I'm not gonna sit here and say that, we're starting at a lower point, because we are. But if you keep that mentality and you don't do anything about it, you're setting yourself up for failure. So you have to understand that and actually use it to your advantage. Build some discipline. Learn how to do your laundry, learn how to clean your room, learn how to cook your own food, learn how to take care of your body, learn how to exfoliate, learn how to use a proper body wash, learn how to use cologne. Learn all these things to make yourself more attractive, okay? Because at the end of the day, your height is the first thing people are gonna notice, but the second thing people are gonna notice is your hygiene, how you take care of yourself, how you present yourself. Those two things alone drastically improved my dating. Especially when I lived in Hawaii. I was going on a lot of dates with, like I said, with girls who were taller than me, girls who were shorter than me, girls that were the same height, and it didn't matter. Now the third thing, and you can apply this to women, you can apply this to opportunities, you can apply this to life in general. Learn how to speak. Learn how to articulate yourself. Learn how to slow down, think about what you're trying to say, and conveying it in a way where the person you're talking to is going to understand. Learn how to use the fluctuations in your voice. Learn how to use better words. Level up your vocabulary. You don't have to be a human dictionary. You don't. But if you seem like you're an intelligent guy, why wouldn't people be attracted to you? And it's not hard to become an intelligent man. You can read some books, watch YouTube videos. If you ever hear a new word, this is what I like to do, by the way. If I ever hear somebody if I ever hear somebody use a new word, whether it's through a video, a podcast, or in public, or in face to face. If it's face to face, I'll ask them, what does that mean? They'll tell me, oh, cool, now I have a new word in my vocabulary. If I hear it in a movie or a podcast, I look it up, great. Another word added to the vocabulary. It's very simple. It's very simple to become an articulate person. Very simple. It's not hard. You just have to put in a little bit of effort. And also, learning how to look people in the eye. If you're a short guy and you're insecure about that, people are gonna feel that. You're not gonna be able to maintain eye contact. You're gonna seem intimidated whenever somebody taller is in front of you or next to you or whatever. If you're with a girl that's taller than you, she's gonna sense that you care way too much about your height and not about who you are as a person. People are gonna sense that. Learn how to look people in the eye. So learn how to speak, learn how to take care of your hygiene, and get in shape. If you do those three things, you'll have a leg up. You'll start attracting the people that you want in your life. I'm really tired of the coping and the people in the short guys coping. There was a guy in my comments in the last video telling me that I'm in the 0.00001% and that I'm lucky. FYI, people aren't just lucky. You have to create luck. If you have the mindset of creating luck, you're gonna achieve the things that you want in your life. If you go through life thinking that people are just lucky and some people are just unlucky, and you fall into that and you never get out of it, then you're not gonna get the results that you want. You can create your luck, you can create your opportunities. I'm living proof of it. I'm not special. I'm not a special guy. I'm a normal dude. I just made different decisions in my life and they gave me a different outcome. Inputs, outputs. Inputs, outputs. Learn how to speak, get in shape, hit the gym, take care of your body, take care of your hygiene, smell nice, dress better. That's also another one I forgot. Dress better. Dress better. And if you get into shape, you don't even need to buy expensive clothes. I get all my clothes from Marshalls, TJ Maxx. I get my shirts for like 10 bucks, 15 bucks, H&M, and I look better than 99% of dudes wearing Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton, whatever designer shit you want to name. I look better than most. And none of these people care. Nobody cares about what you're wearing. They care about how you look in the clothes. That's the world we live in. So stop using your height as a reason that you're not where you want to be, because it's up to you. It's up to you. Anyways, if you're a short dude, if you're a short guy like me, and you want to transform your physique and your mind and become a short dude that's unstoppable, link is in the comments. You can book a one-on-one call. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about where you are in your life, how I can help, how we can transform your physique and your mind. And that's gonna be it for this video. Stop using your height as a coping mechanism. Start working on yourself, and you will attract the people and the opportunities that you want to attract in life.